Leave her now. Leave her. Hold on.
Laura, you're looking hot in that red,
I'll
girl.
tell you when. Tell me.
Oh, baby.
I'll go like that.
Hi.
I'll go like this.
Aw.
Hi. Oh, Shy. Oh,
Aw.
so good. So precious.
I was gonna put my flower in, but I got,
Okay, you got the
Baby
red.
snuggles.
You're looking spicy and fierce, girl. I love it. Love it. I love it. Woo. Oh, oh.
Bless you.
So sorry, everybody. Hope y'all are ready to party.
And this thing always pops up as Brad Newsom's computer, but every time.
We know it's you.
Yeah.
All right, my friends. Welcome to All in Family Night. Thank you. It is the party all about the fiesta, my friends. Kaden, thank you so much for that wonderful. Well, my friends, it is going to be a powerful night of excitement and recognition as we honor you and your successes and your victories from the month of April. And let me tell you what, you all are in for a treat with our guest director, Melissa Mays. Oh my goodness. Well, I have the privilege of opening up us in prayer this evening, praying over our time together. And I just encourage you right now in this moment to take a moment and just to breathe it all in. And also to just exhale everything that happened today, my friends, whatever happened. And so we're going to pray and we will get started. God, you are good. And we just praise you for this time to be together. I know that you ordained this exact moment before any of us were born and before any of us said yes to Mary Kay. So thank you for every single woman who has taken the time to invest and to be here and to be present. God, I just pray specific blessing over Melissa as she shares from her heart. I just pray that you anoint her words and that they are full of encouragement and inspiration. God, I pray for all of our ears to receive the message and that we may hear it and press it upon our hearts and then take action as we move into these final 2 months of our seminar year. God, we praise you for all the victories already in advance. And we just thank you for this amazing opportunity, this amazing family. You are good and we love you. In your name I pray. Amen. Amen and amen.
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 Awesome.
All right. Well, we are going to kick off our recognition for tonight. So let me share the screen. And then Miss Heidi gets to start us off.
We are so excited. Those of you that chose to grow your teams this past month in April. Let's see here. Here we go. New independent beauty consultants, Angela Emery from the Jennifer Huff team. Arilla Harold from the Sandra Nowicki team, Kimberly Kluan from the Sandra Nowicki team, Leanne Mallet, recruiter from Mary Pyatt, Stephanie Nichols from Maya Hall, Sammy Still from Holly Dodson, Laura Tucker from Maya Hall, and Lisa Wallerzak from Heidi Ray. So excited, you guys. Welcome, brand new beauty consultants. Woo! To the fiesta.
Woohoo! All right, and then we are moving up to recognize our top 6% of the company, the Red Jackets. So these are Red Jackets with at least 3 active team members on their team. And so at the Star Team Builder level, Miss Sally Ellis. Woo! Also at the Star Team Builder level is Amy England. Woo! Also at the Star Team Builder level is Anna Maria Klunt. And then moving up to team leader with 5 active team members is Vicki Highsmith. And then we also have at the team leader level, Miss Amy Parnell. And then we have the position of elite team leader. This is that consultant that has 8 or more active on her team, and this position is open. So as soon as you are at this position, we will be so excited to recognize you as well. And then moving up to recognize our special director in qualification. Moving into the director in qualification program, she had at least 10 active. She is working with her unit to finish and debut as a brand new unit on June 1st. Miss Jennifer Huff. Woo! And I also want to give a special shout out to Jennifer. Once again, this was finished in March, but it still just is worthy of celebration. And that is that she did earn her Mary Kay Career Card. So her and her family will be taking possession of a brand new Chevy Malibu. So imagine being able to go into your checkbook and take out your car payment, take out 80% of your insurance, just to know what that would be able to do for you and your family. So congratulations to Jennifer. All right, and then just a reminder, I think you've heard us talk a few times about Red Jackets and our Red Hot Coffee Club, but this Red Hot Coffee Club is exclusive for those of you with at least 3 active team members. When you reach the position of Red Jacket, you get to have a special intimate training with Maya, Heidi, and myself the 3rd Saturday of the month at 9:30 Central Time. And so our next Red Hot Coffee Club will be on Saturday, May 15th. So there is still plenty of time to be able to get into your Red Jacket, add three active team members, and be able to join us on that Red Hot Coffee Club call.
All right, well, I'm so excited to honor our cord of sharing. You guys, there is one thing that Mary Kay asked us to do, and that is to pass it on and to share this amazing opportunity. So we want to recognize our top team builders in the All-In National area. And here we go. All right, with one new team member, Tiffany Fraze, Anna Maria Kluntz, Robin Lichtenauer, Cynthia McCallan, Christina Myers, and Mayberry Woods. With 2 new team members, Carol Fark, Katie Mitchell, and Bobby Joe Smith. All right, now for our top 10 cord of sharing. This cord is actually not just based on adding people to your team, but also the commissions that you receive from the company. So here we go, recognizing number 10, Sandra Nowicki with 2 new team members and 1 Great Start qualified. Woo! Number 9, Holly Dodson with 2 new team members and 1 Great Start qualified. Number 8, Kristen Kamen with 1 new and 1 Great Start qualified. Number 7 with 1 new and 1 Great Start qualified, Sherry Mason. Number 6 with 3 new, 3 Great Start qualified, Melanie Cox.
Woo!
Now to our top 5. With 1 new, 1 Great Start qualified, Laura Newson.
Woo!
Number 4, with 1 new and 4 Great Start qualified is Lisa Clark. Way to go. Number 3, 3 new, 1 Great Start qualified, Sally Ellis. Number 2, with 1 new and 1 Great Start qualified, Eunice Millets. Our queen in the All-In National area with 19 new team members, 14 Great Start qualified, Jennifer Huff. Congratulations, Jennifer. We are so excited to honor you as you are currently our queen of sharing for the All-In National area. Way to go.
Woohoo!
And now I get to introduce the Spark a Chain Reaction Achievers that put in 600 wholesale for last month, the month of April. Way to go, Jody, Lisa, Holly, Sally, Angela, Amy, Carol, Arilla, Jennifer, Robin, Sherry, Kim, Jennifer Mitchell, Laura Newsom, Stephanie, Sandra, Heather, Bobby Joe, and Sammy. Way to go, ladies. We're so proud of you.
We're going to need a new page for that one soon.
We are. All right, the next level that we get to recognize is the special group of consultants that make up our star consultants. And so every single quarter, just for working their Mary Kay business, they get to pick a prize that can be for themselves, it can be for their family, it can be to give away, it could be whatever they would like to do with it. And so on target with at least 900 wholesale since March 15th is Melinda, Holly, Robin, Jennifer, Stephanie, and Emily. Woo! And then we are going to recognize those that are already complete with at least one level of the Star Consultant program. So at the Sapphire Star Consultant level with at least 1,800 wholesale since March 15th is Bobby Joe Smith. And then at the Ruby level, that is still open. So as these consultants work to finish, they will move up to the Ruby level as well. Then, this is so exciting, is at the Diamond level. We have 4 consultants already at the Diamond level. And guys, we are just over a month, like a month and 2 weeks into this quarter. So this is so stinking exciting. So at the Diamond level is Sally Ellis, Amy England, Carol Fark, and Sandra Nowicki. Woo! At the Emerald level with 3,600 wholesale since March 15th is Jennifer Huff and Sherry Mason. Woo! And then we also have the Pearl level. So we know that next time when we do recognition, there will be lots of recognition for this as those consultants move up to the Pearl level as well. And of course, with the Star Consultant program, $300 retail each week will have you on target for the first level of the Star Consultant program. So if you are seeing this and your name wasn't on this list, or you would like your name to be up higher on the list, please reach out to your director and she can come up with a game plan as far as what that looks like for you and your business and your schedule to get you at the level that you want to be at.
Well, now I have the honor of recognizing our Court of Sales. You guys, this is such an exciting court because this represents how you are taking good care of your customers, your awesome customer service, how you're expanding your customer base. And so right here, as you see displayed, is the National Court of Sales. And this is, you can achieve this with 40,000 retail in one single calendar year. So at this time, we are going to recognize everyone who is over 10,000 retail, or top 10. Okay, top 10. All right, here we go. Number 10 with 14,863, Bobby Smith. Woo! Number 9 with 15,987, Robin Lichtenauer. Number 8 with 16,805, Melanie Cox. With 17,560 retail, Carol Fark. Woo! Now, this next level is very prestigious because it is the half court. And let me tell y'all something. Something is coming for our half court achievers. Your sales directors, we got together yesterday and we decided to plan some really fun stuff. And so one of those is when you achieve the half court, 20,000 and above. So, oh my gosh, our top 6 have already achieved this prestigious court. So, 20,568, Jody Chance. All right, number 5, already a mystery date achiever with 20,640, Lisa Clark. Oh my goodness, 22,335, Sherry Mason. Number 3 with 31,337 retail, Sally Ellis.
Woo!
Number 2 with 35,819, Amy England.
Woo!
And with 45,000 already completing the National Court of Sales, Jennifer will be able to pick a diamond ring and she will be honored at our seminar experience, Jennifer Huff.
Woo!
Congratulations, our top 10 in the National Court of Sales. We are so excited to celebrate you.
Okay, so next, I think we are at the spot. Let me double check my agenda here just to make sure. Yes, we are at this spot. So let me make sure I can find her on the screen. I know she popped on here. Okay, I get the pleasure of introducing our guest speaker. And you guys, like, she is cute as a button and will knock your socks off all at the same time. Like, she is phenomenal. And so I'm going to share with you just a little bit of her accolades. You saw those as we promoted this event and this training that she's going to do for you. And then I'm going to share with you why I love Melissa, because that's just, I think that's more important than her accolades, is why I love Melissa. Don't you think? No. So Melissa is a future executive, senior sales director with Mary Kay. And she has been in Mary Kay 19 years. And so this is the first part I love her, is just her consistency in her business, as far as from the very beginning, just right out of the gate, working her business consistently, moving up into director, earning her first car. And you will hear this wealth of knowledge that she has as she shares with you tonight. She has led her team to the Circle of Achievement 14 times with over $8 million in sales. $8 million. Like, type that in the chat. $8 million. Like, that's awesome. She has achieved the National Court of Sales 14 times. So I think it would be safe to say that Melissa knows what she's talking about when she is talking about selling this product, working with customers, and the power of the party that we're going to talk about tonight. She has been a National Court of Sharing and Triple Star Achiever 4 times. And she was also voted the monthly Miss Go Give by her peers in November of 2009, which that is not based on any of the accolades, any of her accomplishments. That is based on her heart. And here's what I love about Melissa. And we kind of shared this a little bit. I know Maya has felt the same way as well as Heidi, is like, my business, the structure of my business and how my business developed is a direct result of Melissa. The woman that you are about to hear from, when she was working her business, when I decided to become a director, move into director, it was her party format that I followed. It was her flip chart that I copied every single word of. And I did everything that Melissa said to do when it came to the party. And so this woman is so go give. The fact that she takes all of this knowledge, all of this information, and she shares it so generously with the entire Mary Kay world. And you guys get to benefit from that tonight. You get this in-depth training from her tonight. And so, Melissa, I just love you. I love who you are as a person. I love just your, like I said, your consistency, but your passion, your persistence, your drive, just all of those things that make you who you are, just makes you so incredibly special to me, to Maya, and to Heidi, and I know to our entire Chupin National area as well. So we are so excited to, like, I just wish I could hug you and be able to just, I don't know, just love on you. I've just missed you so much. So we are excited to be able to learn from you tonight. So the stage is yours, sister. You get to take it away.
Oh my goodness. Well, Mary, thank you so much. I mean, I have tears in my eyes from the wonderful, loving, kind outpouring of edification that you just displayed there. And so thank you, my friend. And you guys, I just have to tell you, you all have such an incredible leadership team here. And I know that I'm telling you what you already know. So yeah, I am so grateful that all of you guys have such an amazing group of women that are leading you, like Mary and Heidi and Maya. You guys, they have been trained by the best, and they are absolutely 100% committed to the Mary Kay legacy. They have been trained by the best of the best, as you know, I have as well. We have all sat at the feet of the same people, and just their commitment to pass it on to all of you is huge. It is huge. And I just have to say, for all of you that are here on a Wednesday night as well, I see Miss Laura there rocking her sweet little baby. You guys, I mean, just the fact that you all showed up tonight, you know, we have always said those who show up,
go up.
Those who show up, go up. That's right. And so that's what I grew up in Mary Kay hearing. And so the fact that you guys are here tonight to build yourself and because that's the number one key to building your business is building yourself. And so I just appreciate you guys for being really the top 2% of this company by being here and being willing. And you know what? That is like my favorite word, you guys, is willing. Willing to learn, willing to work, willing to look foolish. Oh my gosh. I mean, just that is one of my favorite words. And y'all, look, they said fiesta. So I'm like, oh, Jesus, help me. Okay, I got to find something fiesta. So literally this was sitting on top of this bag. This was a decoration on this bag. And I'm like, okay, there's my flower. And I took a little bobby pin and I pinned that sucker in my hair. And literally like, what time? Okay, maybe like 10 minutes ago, I was in my red hot little convertible flying on country roads to get back here on time to be here for you guys. Because yeah, every year, Cinco de Mayo, I always meet my family at a Mexican restaurant. Apparently that's not a good idea. Cinco de Mayo at a Mexican restaurant. Yeah, anyway, it was crazy, but I got here, I made it. And I'm like, okay. So literally I had ponytail, sunglasses, baseball cap, still got my tennis shoes and my yoga pants on, but you know what? Fabulous up on top, party up top. What is it? Business up top, party on the bottom, whatever it is. Anyway, so.
You look amazing. It is perfect.
Thank you, my love. Thank you. Oh my gosh. So you guys, I'm super excited that they asked me to speak on something that I'm very passionate about, and that is skincare classes. Not necessarily the how, but the why, the reason behind why we do it. And you guys, and I think it's one of the big things that sets us apart, because to me, what I hear is that's all about the relationship. You know, Mary Kay is about building relationships. And we're not here just to try to sell a product or, you know, try to get someone to join our team or what have you. Our focus is building relationships. And at the beginning of this year, I spent some time in prayer and I asked the Lord to just show me, where do you want to grow me? As a leader, as a person, where do you want to grow me? And the word that came to me was trust. And so I would just encourage you guys to do that same thing, kind of create a habit to ask the Lord, where do you want to grow me? Like it can be a habit at the beginning of each new year, each new month, however you want to do that. But that was what I asked him, and he gave me the word trust. And so what I have learned from that is if God gives you a word, then I want you to really be obedient in what he's trying to speak to you. And I want you to search out books. I want you to take classes. I want you to listen to podcasts, whatever it is that he's trying to teach you. Be very intentional and specific about what it is that he's trying to teach you. And so what I did was I searched books, because I have an Audible account. And so I listen to books every month, a book a month. And so the book that I started out with this brand new year in January was Stephen Covey's The Speed of Trust. And I don't know about y'all, but I love to move fast. And I just love Stephen Covey. He's the author of The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. And I'll be honest with you, early in my Mary Kay career, I was not very effective. I was just too dumb to doubt. I was broke and I was hungry. And I was willing to do whatever it took. And I sat at the feet of National Sales Director Linda Tupin, and I just did everything that she said to do. And so, but I learned very quickly that, okay, I need to be not just a hard worker, but I need to be a smart worker. So that's been a big portion of my Mary Kay journey is learning to work smarter instead of harder. So I also, in the Bible app, you guys, I absolutely, raise your hand or comment in the comments. I'll go back and look at the comments here in a second. Or Mary, you can feed me in the chat if there's any questions or comments there. But I love the Bible app. Craig Groeschel and his amazing church ministry started that Bible app. And so I love to go in there and search Bible studies based on whatever it is that God has revealed to me that he wants to grow me in. And so I searched the word trust, obviously. And so what came up, the very first one was building trust in the marketplace. And I'm like, what? Oh my gosh. So it is a phenomenal Bible study. It's super short. Check it out. You'll love it, but I'm going to give you just kind of the gist. And I think it really kind of backs up the mindset that Mary was wanting me to convey to you. And that is why we hold skincare classes. Okay. So here's the thing, you guys, building trust is what is going to build your business. It's going to build customers. It's going to build team members. It's going to build your organization. And so let's think about trust as an acronym. So I love acronyms. Okay. So if you want to write out the word trust vertically, I'm going to give you the acronym from this Bible study. And so the T of trust represents the word testimonials. You guys, one of the favorite things that I do at the very beginning of every Mary Kay party, whether it be virtual or in person, is I do a little introduction time and I ask them, tell me about you. And I really shut off my brain. This is why you want to have either a party outline, a flip chart, whatever it is that you're most comfortable with. Have something that you already know what you're going to say, so you can literally just shut your brain off and you can be present to the moment and really listen to the people that are in front of you. Because I think that is one of the best ways that we can serve people is by listening. And so I asked them, tell me about you. And if you've ever tried Mary Kay before, what is your one favorite product? And why do you love it? If I were to come in and take away all your Mary Kay, what would be that one product that you would absolutely fight me for the hardest? What would you love? What do you love the most? And so the ladies on this party, whether it is in person or virtual, I do this every week when I go live in my group. I ask them that question. And so ladies are commenting on our virtual events that we do. And they're saying, oh my gosh, I love the oil-free eye makeup remover. And here's why I love it. And oh my gosh, I totally love this product. And this is why I love it. And so they go through, I let them have the stage. They get to be the expert on Mary Kay, not me. And literally what happens is they sell all the people on those different products. Because I'm the salesperson, right? I'm the presenter. I'm the chick who's, showing up with all of my stuff and here to do this presentation, but they're going to trust the testimonials of their peers. And so that is one of the key things in your presentation. Make sure you have that at the very beginning of your presentation. Allow them to share their own testimonials. And it's crazy, like how many of those products that I sell, because they talked about it and they were excited about it. And so same thing with your groups. If you guys do groups together, here's what I want to tell all of the consultants. You guys, if that intimidates you, okay, so can we have a little Mary Kay confessional? Like, I'm going to get close. This is the Mary Kay confessional. Okay, so I set up my VIP group for my customers 4 years ago. And I didn't do anything with it until March of 2020, y'all. Like it just sat there. It was like Cricket City. Y'all know what I'm saying? It was Cricket City. Yay, here's my group. And nothing. Anyway, so, but when March hit, it was like, oh my gosh, I got to figure this out. Like I got to, okay, this was not my comfort zone my comfort zone, my jam, you guys, is doing skincare classes. Like I have probably averaged 8 to 10 skincare classes per month for the last 20 years, because that's my comfort zone, you guys. I love to be around people. I can tell you that in the beginning, I was Hot Mess Express. Y'all, I went into the bathroom and accidentally tucked my skirt up into the back of my pantyhose. That was back in the day when we wore pantyhose. Like I literally showed my A** to everybody. Y'all, I mean, I am so here to give y'all hope. Linda Tupin said, keep your mirrors clean. I went home to my house after my first training. I cleaned all the mirrors in my house. I'm like, I don't know why this is important, but Linda Tupin said to clean all my mirrors. She was talking about the little things you set up on the table. Jesus, take the wheel. Oh my gosh, y'all, I am so here to give y'all hope. Here's what we do as women. We look at someone else's highlight reel and like their like growth journey, like they're like, they've kind of perfected their presentation and their whatever. And when we come in, we look at them and we compare our worst, like our reality, to their best, to their highlight reel. So, and I know we've all done it. We get told not to do it. We know not to do it, but we still do it, right? So, and I kind of totally did that too with like all the super cute chicks, on Instagram and all these things, doing this super cool stuff online. And I was just like, that was not my jam. So I was very intimidated by that, but I had to figure that out like super quick. And because it was like, okay, I got to figure out a way to be in front of people, because I know that's where our power is. If you ever have a poopy day, if you're not feeling great about yourself or about your business, go get in front of someone, go put the product on someone, go be a blessing to someone, and watch how things change in a real hot second, y'all. So anyway, I know I kind of like went way off on a tangent there, but I prayed that the Holy Spirit would just totally speak through me, you guys. So y'all don't know whether you're going to get Medea or Jesus. Y'all just don't know. It's somewhere in between. You're welcome. Anyway, so I don't know where I was going with that thought, but I'm going to go ahead and jump into the next letter of the word trust, and that's R, and that's relationships. You guys, when you are doing life with people and you are seeing them with a naked face and they see you with a naked face, like I literally, you guys, that was hard for me because I'm a big makeup girl. Okay. And so, what I started doing was on Tuesday nights, I do a skincare class. It's all about skincare, no glamour. And on Saturday mornings, I started doing a beauty boot camp. And so I literally show up with a naked face. That was scary and very uncomfortable for me, but y'all have no idea like how much product that has sold in the glamour department for me, because my meat and potatoes has always been right here, skincare. Okay. But man, my glamour sales like went through the roof. My skincare sales have always been super strong because y'all, I'm like 80 years old. I've been in Mary Kay for 20 years. You guys, I mean, look at this. Look. Okay. Except for a scar right there on my forehead. Like I have no wrinkles, y'all. Okay. This product really works. You guys, it really, really works. Okay. So
We did have somebody, Melissa, that said there is no way that she has a 28-year-old son.
right? Because I'm like 29. I mean, he's eventually going to pass me up and I'm going to have to readjust that story. But anywho, yeah, I'm 48. So I'm almost 50 years old. And you guys, I literally feel like I have more energy, more passion, more excitement than I did when I was 20 years old. Like I have so much joy. And that would be a question. I heard that question in a book that I just wrapped up, you guys, that was so good. But it asked the question, when was the last time you experienced joy? When was the last time that you experienced joy? Think about that question. You guys, I can honestly tell you, the last time I experienced joy was 2 times today. One was driving like a crazy, mad, fun, nutso woman in my little red convertible with the music blaring loud as the wind was blowing through my hair. That's why I've got my little Juva bun top knot, like quick hair thing in it. Cause literally like I'm gonna have a situation here later. I'm gonna have some conditioner and a comb in a little bit when we get done here. But anyway, so that was one. And then the one before that was when I sat with a woman today who's going through a really tough time in her life. She's going through a divorce. And she messaged me and said, I need you to match up a foundation for me because I've been tanning and I need a darker foundation. And what she needed try to say this without crying was a woman to love on her, a non-judgmental, loving Christian woman to love on her and encourage her and let her know that it was going to be okay. And it was okay for her to feel pretty and to want to take care of herself. What a gift, you guys. What a gift we have to give people. And I don't know how many times I have had a super sucky day. Normally when I was just kind of having a big old fat pity party. Anybody have one of those before? You have a big old fat pity party and feeling a little sorry for yourself about whatever's going on in your life. And then, man, you don't want to go and do that skincare class. The last thing you want to do is pack up all your crap and lug it into somebody's house, or, you know, get your stuff together, get your kids quiet and occupied so you can be on your screen, however you do your skincare classes now. That's the last thing you wanted to do. But man, when you left that appointment and you walked out of there and you know that you did what Mary Kay asked us to do, and that was to pretend that every woman has that invisible sign around her neck that says, make me feel important. And when you do that, I'm telling you, the fulfillment from that, it just floods over you. And it just fills you with such a grateful spirit. You can't even remember what you were feeling bad about before that party, you guys. So, man, for selfish reasons, show up and be a giver, be an energy giver and love on people, make them feel important, make them feel special. You could literally screw up and put lip gloss on people's eyelids. I've done that, y'all. It doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be perfect. Just show up and love on people and make them feel important and watch what happens, you guys. And I've had an amazing customer base that has stuck with me since the beginning of my Mary Kay journey. And man, we finish up National Quarter Sales usually like a month or two early every single year. And I could do that almost on reorders, you guys, because I truly have the best customers in all of Mary Kay. And I'm truly a turtle on a fence post, y'all. Means I had help getting there. And I let my customers know that they put me where I am, and just sharing gratitude like crazy with them. All right. So getting back to the acronym TRUST. The next letter is U, and that's under promise and over perform. Under promise and over perform. You guys, it's fun for me to just surprise my customers with doing things that they totally unexpect. You know, I mean, just doing crazy fun. Like literally, I wake up every day with this sense of excitement and this positive expectancy about who do I get to bless today? Like I love surprises and I love to surprise other people. Like I want to send them some joy in their mailbox. And so you guys, like I love to send happy mail. Y'all, like all my little packets are hot pink and I like to put stickers on them. And These are from MK Connections. I don't know if you've seen these. They're super inexpensive, but I put stickers on all of my little packages. I literally I'm looking at a shelf full of postcards. I am a big postcard writer, handwritten notes, you guys. I'm going to get to that in just a second. But man, just sending joy into the lives of others will build such an amazing customer base for you. When you take care of your customers, they will take care of you. You guys, last year, crazy times. Everybody had some, crazy new shifts in their life, a lot of holy shifts. And we had to kind of figure it out, right? But man, like my business never suffered. My business never suffered. In fact, it actually increased because my customers were at home and they were bored and they like wanted to feel pretty. And so they were calling me and ordering. And I kept asking them like, are y'all like worried I'm going to go out of business or something? Because why are you ordering like 3 of everything instead of just 1 like you normally do? I'm like, I'm not going anywhere. I promise I am not going anywhere. All right. So the next letter is S, and that represents serve. And you guys, I mean, again, pay attention. Like I give myself a little bit of time. Like I have went and I follow my customers. And you guys don't let that overwhelm you. Like start with like your top 10 customers or like your top 20% and follow them on social media. Pay attention to what's important to them, what's going on in their life. Start small. Don't be an all or nothing, because I used to be an all or nothing. Sometimes I would get a little overwhelmed. It was like, oh my gosh, if I can't do it all perfect, I just not even going to do it at all. Right. You know what I mean? That does not serve you well. So just start with even just like a small handful of customers and just follow them and, knock their socks off by like sending some little special thing. Okay. So here, these are little chicken bouillon packets, and I have tea bags. And if I hear that somebody is like having a stressful time or they're sick or whatever's going on, or maybe they mention that in a conversation, I'll put that in a little card and send that to them. And you guys, I mean, customers will not leave you when you do things like that, you guys. And when you're running like a crazy, like, man, we've got to do like amazing things to finish up this goal at year end, your customers will literally rally to try to help you and be a part of your big win when you have been there for them and you have paid attention to those little things that are really, truly big things to them, you guys. And the last letter is T, and that represents truth. Always tell the truth. You guys, if your customers ask you a question about something that you don't understand, you don't know the answer to, just be honest and say, you know what? That is an excellent question. I'm going to write that down. I'm going to research that and I'm going to get back with you. Don't just make it up. Don't fake. This is not the point where we fake it till we make it. Tell them the truth, you guys. So last thing I want to share with you guys, and then I'm going to open it up because Mary said she wanted to have some time for maybe some questions, is Linda Tupin, who mentored all of us. There's so many things I could quote her like for 10 hours straight here, you guys, literally. But, I remember hearing her words in my ear when I didn't know what we were going to do back last year when we had to really pivot in a big way. And she said, when you don't know what to do, do what you know how to do. I don't know if I've quoted that 100% accurately, but when you don't know what to do what you know to do, right? And so what I default back to on days that I don't really, maybe I'm in a state of overwhelm. You guys, there's the double D's that will knock us off course every time. And I'm not talking about boobies, like mine are double D's. But anyway, double D's, that was a memory by association. You're welcome. You never know what you're going to see. So buckle your seatbelt. Anywho, we're all girls, right? prayerfully. Anywho, maybe husband's in the background. Now they really think Mary Kay's cool. So that's okay. Well, let's just roll with it. Okay. So anyway, the double D's are discouragement and distraction. Those are the double D's. Those are the things that will get you off course. Either you'll get distracted or discouraged. Those are the two tools that the enemy uses against us, is discouragement or distraction. Oh my gosh, we live in a world of distraction opportunity, you guys, especially with social media. Okay, social media can be a wonderful tool and it can be a dangerous weapon. So you just need to be the alpha when it comes to that stuff, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like, we got to be the alpha of our flesh. We got to be the alpha of, well, we need to let the alpha be in control, but you know what I'm saying? Like, you got to kind of take control of that. Like, I literally, I have taken Facebook off of my phone. Like, I took the Facebook app off my phone. It's back on there because it is more convenient for me to do what I do. But whenever I like just mindlessly wandered to those things and I found it to be like a distraction for me, I took it off. Like, I had a Facebook fast. If there's any food category or caffeine or any of that I start to feel like starts to kind of take control of me, I will fast and I will take it out of my life to like regain control of my flesh in that situation. I did that with Amazon, y'all. I had a situation going with Amazon Prime there for a hot second. Can I get an amen amongst my sisters? Can anybody identify? Yeah, we had to take that off. It's back on prayerfully. We're all good. Anyway, but what I default to in my Mary Kay is I do the bath, the mental bath that Tammy Crate taught years ago. And I've tweaked it just a smidge. And I heard her reteaching it with the way I do it. So that was like such a huge honor. She's like, somebody changed it and I don't know who did it. It doesn't matter. But anyway, so BATH, and I added ED. So B stands for book a new appointment every single day, or bless 5 to 10 people with a personal phone call or text. Don't start with whatever you're calling about, booking an appointment or sharing about a new product. Just reach out and check in and say, hey, Bobby Joe, how are you? You know, hey, Sandra, I saw your kids, you know, playing baseball at the park, you know, or, you know, I saw they had like a big tournament, you know, man, I know you must be like burning the candle at both ends right now. Just wanted you to know I was thinking about you. Just reach out and bless 5 to 10 people. And again, this is where I think a lot of people mess up, is they're like, Heidi Ray, this is Melissa Mays with Mary Kay, and I am in a challenge to book 5 people, blah, blah, blah. And we just start straight out with the whatever. And people are like, ain't got time for that. Just make it all about them. Okay. And I mean, I do have an intent. Okay. All right. Somebody's going to have to get me back on the mental bath, because I got to share something with you guys. Like, my pastor of my church that I used to go to, he said something to me years ago that really stuck with me. And this was when I was kind of new in Mary Kay. I was kind of young in my faith. And I asked him, I said, so tell me, like, what do you think about me? Like, how do I come across? Like, when you like think about Melissa Mays, like, tell me what do you think about? What do you see? I was expecting he was going to praise me and tell me, because words of affirmation is my love language. I'm thinking he's going to tell me how great I am. Anyway, he was very honest, and I greatly appreciate it. And it took me a while to grow into what he said. And he said, he was quiet for like, it seemed like 55 minutes. It was probably like 50 seconds, but it felt like 55 minutes. Anyway, he said, you always have an agenda. And at first, I kind of like took that as I was intentional, I was purposeful, I was like goal oriented. That was kind of my naivety. Like I took what he said and I wanted to make it mean something good. But as I grew in my journey, I started to realize I don't really truly believe at my heart that I do have an agenda, but that was the impression that I gave him. And so I learned very quickly that I wanted to work on that. I did not want people to have that feeling when I was in their space or when I had any kind of dealings with them that I had an agenda. Intentional, yes. But you guys, when we get off balance in our gifts, they become our detriment. Y'all know this, right? Like the gifts that God has given you, the enemy is going to attack you in your area of gifting. So whatever your gift is, if it gets out of balance, it becomes your weakness. And so that was the impression that I gave him. And like that really kind of just crystallized for me. And I just learned, man, I don't want anybody to have that impression of me, that everything that I do and that I say is not authentic and pure of heart. I want them to trust me that when I tell them something, it's coming from my heart and I truly mean it. And I really believe that that's where my heart was all along, but that was not the impression that I was putting out there. And so I was very grateful that he was willing to speak to me honestly and very graciously. He didn't expand upon that statement, but I eventually learned what he was trying to tell me. So mental bath. B is book one or bless 5 to 10 people. I think start with 5, build to 10 eventually. A is say your positive affirmation. You guys, your self-talk is so critical. Oh my gosh, you guys. I mean, we think so many negative thoughts and we would never speak to our children sometimes how we speak to ourselves in our own head. Y'all. And so here's you can't really always control the thoughts that drop into your head, but you can choose what to do with it when they do. So I've kind of created a little technique called stop it and swap it. So when something drops into your head that is not serving you well, I want you to stop it and go, nope, nope, nope. If people could just hear me talking to myself on a daily basis, they would think I was crazy, but I talk to myself a lot. And I heard that from someone one time. They said, you need to stop listening to yourself and you got to start talking to yourself. Which kind of sounds a little confusing, but that is so powerful, you guys. Sometimes you need to stop listening to yourself and you need to start talking to yourself. Okay? Because I tell you what, that is literally where the battles of our life, that is the battlefield, is right there in the mind. And that's where we win or lose the battle in every area of our life, whether it be our business, our relationships, our own mental health, whatever. That's where the battles are won and lost, okay? And so your affirmations are so important, you guys, okay? And I still, look, I'm going to test the directors here. When I say a color, y'all already know what the affirmation is that Linda Tupin gave us. Green. I create wealth.
I create wealth for
family.
me and my family.
That's right. Yellow. Only good things.
Good things happen to me and those that I love.
I love. That's right. And red. I'm a booking machine and everybody wants to work with me.
That's right.
We might need to brush them off a little bit. That's all right. I still love y'all. Y'all still fabulous. That's okay. It's okay. Anyway, we'll work on that. So, all right. T is training. You guys, you know, readers are leaders. And you guys don't just like pour information into your brain and create even more overwhelm. Be intentional with your training. Learn about the things that God has revealed to you that he wants to grow you in that specific area. Okay. And you guys, when somebody tells you about an amazing book, oh my gosh, I'm reading this book and it's so amazing and you got to listen to it, blah, 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 blah. Okay. If that's not the area where God is wanting to grow you, just say, oh my gosh, thank you so much. I'm going to make a note about that book. That's awesome. Thank you for that. But if that's not the area that God is working to grow you in, then you just need to kind of file that away for later, because maybe it will be something, right, that you might want to work on another time. Okay. Because many times we don't have an information problem. We have an execution problem. Because literally, we live in such a world of abundance, y'all. And abundance can be a bad thing too, y'all. So really become laser focused. Okay. All right. So H is handwritten notes. Tammy Craig said, hello. I say handwritten notes because there's power in that, y'all. Like, nobody gets happy mail unless they have a Mary Kay Beauty consultant. Just saying. I'm just saying. I know that is a very declarative statement there, but I believe that's true. Ain't nobody getting happy mail unless they are affiliated with Mary Kay or have a Mary Kay consultant that takes care of them, what have you. We are the queens of happy mail. So there you go. And then I added on the E and the D, and that's for exercise and devotions. Y'all, you gotta plug in. You gotta plug in and just, man, life becomes so much simpler, more joyful, and I don't know what words to use here, but just better all around. If you just plug in and allow God to lead you in the direction he wants to lead you, because I've tried to do it the Melissa Mays way, y'all. But when I just let God take over and be in control, man, powerful things happen. So I'm going to go ahead and quit talking now. So hopefully I shared something that was a blessing to you guys today. And if y'all have any questions, please let me know.
Wow. I think all of us are just going to be like, wow, like as we process everything that you shared, because that was like everything from that devotion with the trust and, you know, how to break that down. And then even just the revision on the mental bath, because I know some of us have heard that before, but even just that revision to it, like off the charts, like fantastic, Melissa, like completely off the charts. And I think it really truly is, you know, when we asked you to speak about it being the like why behind the party, it's exactly what you talked about with the relationship. You know, when you're sitting down with a person, whether it's at a facial or at a party, like that relationship is what changes everything. And that truly is what sets us apart, you know, that when you have that and you can still do that relationship, whether you are in front of a screen or in front of them in person. But that's the part that once people get that and they know that that's their focus. Like I loved when you said one of the best, like, or our power is with people, you know, in that everything that we want in our business can come from that and from being with people and serving people. So I loved that. Loved that. Maya, Heidi, did you guys have anything that you wanted to add? And if you guys have any questions or if you want to say something like to affirm Melissa, you can unmute and do that as well.
I would love to share my first like memory of Melissa was 13 years ago as a brand new beauty consultant. Gosh, it was in the hotel down there in Clarksville, and Linda used to have these monthly, you know, gatherings. And I was wowed by Melissa. You have the gift of woo, you know, like where people are just magnetized to you. And my husband knew your name because I would come home and talk about you all the time. And what I love watching is that I mean, guys, her heart is amazing. And in 13 years, she has never strayed from that. And I will tell you that Linda Tupin, being in the Tupin family is amazing. And I always thought Melissa was a Tupin director, because that's how closely she walked with Linda, how, and it's, oh my goodness, you are just amazing. I tell you, I just love being in your space, and we are so blessed. So blessed. I'm so glad.
Melissa, it's so evident that you prayed over tonight, because the Holy Spirit moved in ways that I know all of us needed to hear, from not only trusting the Lord, but the essence of building customers trust, and what a gift that is. And we really do have such a beautiful, unique gift to offer women in building relationships and bringing joy to their lives. And how, when we truly do come with it at a servant's heart, like how the blessings manifest in so many ways, not just in sales, but it makes us fall in love with the party even more when we have that overwhelming feeling. And so, you all, my first experience with Melissa, I was a red jacket in 2013, and we were in Butler, Kentucky.
State Park in
Butler
Kentucky.
State Park. And you guys, she looked at me as a red jacket, 20 years old, and told me I would someday be in a pink Cadillac. And I have never forgot that moment, because looking at you and just thinking, oh my word, she is so gorgeous and so fabulous. And so thank you for just constantly being a person who has spoken life and joy. Another huge memory, I know we're out of time, but I remember when you told me to read the book Fervent by Priscilla Schreier. And that was in a very dark season of my life. And it talked about how the enemy attacks us in the areas that we value most. And it was one of the first times in my life I feel like I really had confidence to learn how to pray. And I remember having that conversation with you in Los Angeles when I sat in the very back row. And it was the year I didn't reach any goals, and I was embarrassed. And you just took the time to sit next to me and just love on me, not for what my accomplishments were or my accolades were, but for who God made me to be. And that was a big turning point in my life. And that's who you are through and through. So thank you so much for giving of your time tonight and pouring into our people. This call is going to change people's lives. Yeah.
You guys. So third joy factor of the day was just being here to be able to share and be in this amazing circle of loving, godly, amazing women that each and every one of you guys are. So man, I got back tenfold. Trust me. Yeah. I got back big time for just being here. So anyway, and I'm not even hormonal right now, y'all. And I'm like, woo. Anyway. So thank you for the joy in my joy jar, for sure.
Well, Melissa, thank you. Thank you again for doing this. And it just, again, was absolutely perfect. Just exactly what we needed reminders of, and what we just needed that nudge with as well. So we appreciate you. So, well, you guys can continue to love on Melissa, like in the comments. And Melissa, we'll get your address too, so that way, if people would love to write notes to you, especially with words of affirmation, since that's Melissa's love language, we can get that to her as well. And so, Melissa, you are welcome to stay on. We are going to give away some prizes now. So we are going to do that. Let me kind of switch things around here. Let me share my screen.
I'm looking at your comments right now. I just opened that up. Cricket City. That was so funny.
All right. So we are going to do, so the prize that we are going to give away tonight is for an entire summer product collection. Like I have it all right here, because we're going to talk about it here in Watch It Wednesday. Like everything. That's but like the micellar water bundle, the reusable cotton rounds, the cherry body set, the lip glosses, the eyeshadows, like everything. $162 value is going to one lucky woman who either did a career chat with her consultant or attended an event with her consultant where she listened to information about the company, or or if she joined the company, she got 5 extra chances into the drawing. So we actually have 117 names in this drawing. Okay. And so I try to make it fun Fiesta colors as we did this. So we are going to spin and see who our winner is. Okay. I'm going to get my camera ready too so I can take a picture. I know we need like a little drum roll.
Oh.
All right. Our winner is Connie Perry. I don't know. Okay, so let me stop share. I need to make sure I have pulled up. I don't know if I kept pulled up. Does anybody that's on like recognize Connie? Or Maya or Heidi, do you guys recognize? Let me see if I can find mine. Okay. Okay. Did you guys recognize that? Sorry. No. Okay.
Oh, that's Sandra Nowicki's sister-in-law.
That's her sister-in-law. Yay!
Yay! Woohoo!
Sandra is our consultant winner with that as well. Woohoo! Okay. So Sandra and Connie, yay. So you guys will get that. So we'll get all that worked out to get you guys those products, but you get the entire, like all the fun, like summer product bundle as well. So yay. All right.
That is so exciting. Oh my gosh. Is Sandra new?
Yes.
Okay. You guys, she is sharing the Mary Kay opportunity, doing what Mary Kay Ash has asked us to do, is to pass it on. I am so excited you are the winner. I really, truly am, because you're so brave and you're just doing what Mary Kay asked us to do. And so this month, in the month of May, we decided a few months ago that we wanted to give you guys a chance to travel, to get out. And so we are giving away an Airbnb gift card of $100. Yay! So you guys get to go somewhere, have fun. We wanted to gift that to you. And so what a cool gift certificate. I didn't even know they had those. So, so be sure that you guys enter your people by doing a career chat, okay? Or with your sales director. Also, you guys, we're doing the Mary Kay birthday bash coming up, and that would be a great time to invite them to an event that we share the marketing, and they get to count, and be sure to put in the Google Docs and ask those questions. And so, oh my gosh, you guys, so many opportunities. So I'm so excited. Yay. Mary, did you want to sum some things up? Woohoo.
Yes, so we will just mark your calendars for our next all-in family night on Wednesday, June 2nd. We will be kicking off the final month of our Mary Kay seminar year as well. And so we will see you guys next time. Go ahead and hop on over to our Watch It Wednesday in the All In Virtual Beauty Facebook group, where I'm going to share with you all about the new products. So we will see you guys later. Have a good night.
Bye, guys.